Welcome back to the Husky Podcast. This week for sports, high school girls play St. Stephen's on January 25th at 1:30. High school boys play Ten Sleep on the 24th at 5:30. St. Stephen's on January 25th, 12 and 3. Speech and debate doesn't have any meets this week. Indoor track will be in Gillette on January 24th.
Today, Karen Henderson will be talking about her book, Floating.
Have you always been interested in children's books?
I do love children's books. My grandma read to me every time I was at her house. If you were a little kid and you went to grandma's house, you had to have a nap, and she would always read to you. And I learned to love books from her. And I have always liked picture books. I never dreamed of being an author when I was younger. That didn't happen until later, but I do love picture books, especially to read aloud to kids.
What is the process for publishing a book?
Oh, there's several different paths you can take. You can try and get an agent. You have to query agents and see if they'll take you, and then help you get into one of the big publishers. But like 1% of people actually accomplish that want to write a book. But there's self-publishing, and there's lots of different avenues for self-publishing. You can do Amazon has a self-publishing site, Ingram Sparks has some, and there's lots of different smaller publishing sites that you can self-publish through.
So what was the most rewarding thing about finishing your book?
Just being able to share it. I wrote about something that my family has done at our family reunion forever, and we have all my cousins and aunts and uncles have a lot of fond memories, and our kids have grown up doing it, and it was just fun to see it in writing and have the pictures there to kind of just remember the things, just to see it done and share it. It was fun.
How long did it take you to write your book and everything?
The first draft I actually just did for my daughter to illustrate, because Carly wanted to be an illustrator. She was about 9 years old, and so I just wrote a quick little poem about this, about floating down the river for her to illustrate, not thinking that I would do anything with it. But everybody liked it so much, and I thought, well, what if I could turn it into a really nice book for everyone to have? And it took me about 10 years to get brave enough to put my work out there, and many drafts of trying to make it better, and just making sure the rhyming is good and the meter was good, and it just took a while. But.
So can you tell us about your illustrations?
Well, I originally thought I'd have Carly. She was a senior when I finally decided to write the book and see if I could publish it, and I thought I would just have her illustrate it, but she didn't feel like she was up to that task. She was a senior, busy with filling out scholarship applications and all the stuff you do as a senior, and she didn't feel like her talents were good enough for a book, and so she didn't want to do it. But the art teacher that we had here at this time, Lisa Nicholas, she agreed to do it for me. I wanted it in watercolor, because there's a lot of scenery, and watercolor is really, pretty, and that's not a medium that she was really familiar with, so she had to practice for a while until she felt comfortable to do it. But
Cool. Is there anything else you want to share about it?
just that if you have an idea for a book, don't wait 10 years to get brave enough to do it. Just go for it, and talk to people that have done it, and find some mentors, and just do it, because it's really quite rewarding to see it done.
Thank you.